a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And the Rebels will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So Texas's offense trots out there to open this game. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback. And this runs through a man, a mismatch. And the softball brought down after an excellent run. A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. On the run, it's Douglas.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks through the tackle. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And we're able to get him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. You bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. There's a 1st and 10 play. Here comes a handoff. Runs through the defender. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Been a solid drive, and the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. After consecutive losses, they did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Goes to the tight end. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he knocks it right through. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. On the jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Coach.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Hart. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. He made it. 3 points on the board. And the game is now tied.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop?
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Trying to find room. It's Douglas. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's intercepted. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Grab behind the line. It's hard. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
To throw, it's Johnson. Receiver makes the catch. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. you still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll take it all the way. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He lets it rip. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Look at the pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hart. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He lets it go on the move, looking deep. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he boots it high into the air. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Douglas.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. Hoping he can bring him down and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point was up and good. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
And they trap him for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught by the receiver. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball.
Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? They're punting you. He's in the clear. Powering through a tackle. And the return man runs out of bounds. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch. It's Hart. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Rebels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Johnson. deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They'll run it here. The running back has the ball.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Rebels will line up to boot it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking for a gap. It's Douglas. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The offense really clicking here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So the running play stuffed on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Swarmed to the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Touchdown, Texas. 6 points for the special teams. McCartney knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. You just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And looking to throw now on first down. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's hard. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Ball handed to the running back. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. To throw, it's Johnson. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Touchdown, Longhorns. A huge special teams score. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Texas 55.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 60. Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running back with the football. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the Rebels will have to kick it away.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Using his legs here. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Second down play coming up.
Second down coming up.
And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He gets loose. An impressive spin there. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. They were not going to catch him that time.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score. Texas 62, Ole Miss 17.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Handoff here from the shotgun. The ball comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, he escapes.
They go backwards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Stays on his feet. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there. Almost picked off in the end zone. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the right. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Rebels will have to punt this one away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Gets some space and on the 30. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Finds room to the 30. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Rebels. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset, and they're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
65, Ole Miss, Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Texas Longhorns will take over.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. QB keeper all the way. Keeper for the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Texas 72. Texas 24.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's got a receiver wide open here. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, but that's just going to be too little, too late.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And this one is caught. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed.